And wanted to reflect on the changing role that we have within our world. And it was clear to me that as professors, as scholars, as teachers, as instructors, as researchers, that our roles have changed, maybe changing from being mere dispensers of knowledge to brokers of wisdom. I was taken by a statement on page 28 of this wonderful book, in which the authors made this statement and proposed that the original purpose of the Christian university was as follows: that students studied to understand and discover God's comprehensive and unified wisdom. Not just knowledge, but wisdom. A wisdom that could unite all of the fields of knowledge and provide us with a comprehensive view on how to live and how to work and do within our world. At that point in time, I proposed then that maybe, and again, we are sometimes victims of our own discipline, but I think as Christian scholars, it is important for us to go back to the Scriptures. And the Scriptures, of course, touch on this idea of wisdom. I was deeply encouraged by our Chancellor's stirring charge this afternoon. I don't know about you, but I was about ready to be on my face before the Lord for the rest of the weekend. And in which he quoted this beautiful text from Proverbs: "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will still be wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning." But here it is. How do we get wisdom? The fear of the Lord is indeed the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight. And in my presentation, I proposed that the fear of God is not a gift. It is rather something that is taught. The Psalms say this indeed, and it says, "Come, children, let me teach you the fear of the Lord." One of the early church fathers and thinkers speaks about the benefits of the fear of God. Ephraim the Syrian writes, "The fear of God illumines the soul, annihilates evil, weakens the passions, drives darkness from the soul, and makes it pure." And the fear of God, he says, is the summit of wisdom. Where it's not, you will find nothing good. Whoever does not have the fear of God is open to diabolical fails. I ended this presentation by speaking about the dangers of universities today. And I was there reminded of a beautiful statement, although quite stirring, from the reformer Martin Luther. I shared with Dr. Glancer that my son has started an Instagram account of Lutheran insults. I reminded him that he might not have the same grace and call of Luther, and so he should not repeat these insults. But Luther ended up with this beautiful statement in one of his letters, and this is where I would like to leave you with before the next presenter comes. And he wrote, "I am much afraid that the universities will prove to be great gates of hell." Now there's a book title for you. Great Gates of Hell. "Unless they diligently labor in explaining the Holy Scriptures and engraving them on the hearts of the youth. I advise no one to place his child where the Scriptures do not reign paramount. Every institution in which men are not unceasingly occupied of the Word of God must become corrupt." The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. May this be at the heart of all of what we do. I thank you.